Before my diagnosis, I could just sort of explain away my symptoms. It's pretty easy to say, oh, I'm not feeling well because of diet, stress, and just getting older.
Little by little, my vitality, my energy just kept getting lower.
There's all this pain, you're sweating, and you're supposed to just go through your day, but it's tough because it's incredibly embarrassing. That's not something that you talk about.
By the time, I was hospitalized, I could really sense whoa, I am like a shell of myself.
They say that the phrase "you have cancer" are the scariest words in the English language, and having heard them directed at me, I can verify that.
They said you have ulcerative colitis. You're just kind of like, What am I taking so that I can go back to my life?
So I started just feverishly Googling and trying to understand what it was because I was really unfamiliar with Crohn's disease.
It wasn't until I really got to my first job and now I'm on my own and I realized this is not going to be something that's ever going to go away. I'm taking this medication until they find a cure.
When you're dealing with chronic pain, it's very isolating. I remember feeling really left out, after some time because people stopped kind of reaching out because I was always just saying, no, I can't make it. I'm just not feeling great.
There was one night where I woke up in the middle of the night with just a stabbing pain, excruciating pain in my lower left abdomen. I kind of felt like something was really wrong, like an internal organ had burst. Turned out I had stage 3C N+ colorectal cancer. And stage 4 means it's spread to other organs. So at that point, I just knew that everything that I wanted to do, whatever goals I had, whatever trips I wanted to take, whatever things I wanted to do in the summer, whether it's, going to concerts or baseball games, I was probably going to have that all taken away because I was assuming I would be bedridden with cancer.
When I get booked, let's say for a weekend where I perform Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, nobody cares, that you might have a stomach issue. It's they're here to see a show. I really worry right up until I go on stage, do I have to go? Do I have to go? Because I can't go on when I'm on stage. Meanwhile, when I'm on and I'm under the lights, I really have to give 100% energy and confidence and deliver a great product so people can benefit from a great show. But the concern about the stomach doesn't go away.
I definitely, just feel so sad for my previous self, but I know that I was dealing with so much pain I didn't feel like I could be the person that I wanted to be. Because of the amazing doctors and care team and the technology funded by the GI Research Foundation for cutting edge technology like ultrasounds to be able to monitor my Crohn's disease, I'm really able to live my happiest, healthiest life, and I'm able to manage my Crohn's disease in a minimally invasive way.
Thanks to research, I can do a lot of things I've always wanted to do that I thought were gone and not a possibility anymore, whether it be stand-up comedy, whether it be something as simple as taking public transportation, driving somewhere to see friends, or last year I took my mother to see her sister in France, which if you ask any Colitis patients, a 7-hour flight is not easy, but it's something that I could do now.
From the time I was diagnosed to right now, it's been about 1 year. And in 1 year's time, because of the advancements in modern medicine, I'm sitting here with no trace of the tumor in my body. I also know from spending a lot of time over the last year in the cancer ward that not everybody is as lucky as I am. And that's why it's so critically important to fund the kind of research that the GI Research Foundation is doing.
Research changes lives.
Support the future.
The future.
The future of GI health.